Hey everybody, welcome to our tag class today. I hope everybody's super stoked for doing this to get your tags made to go on all those Christmas gifts because you're all done your Christmas shopping, right? All right, well, I'm not either, so there you go. But tags are a good thing to get started with. So today we are going to be working on our cute little tag basket, and these will store your tags. And then once we complete the basket, then we're going to work on making some tags for the duration of the hour. So without further ado, we will get started. We're going to go to the downward camera. And so everyone should have received their package in the mail with their kit. So you will have in your kit, you will have a 60 pack of tags in 3 different colors. You've got black, white, and craft, and a 3/4 design Christmas words petite pad with lots of cute tags to add to your tags or to use on their own. Also, you will have received a not a sticker pad, but a sleeve of sticker. There may have been a variety of different ones. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly which ones went, whether we sent all the same or a variety pack. And then 3 packages of die cut sheets. So with all in your Christmas design. As well, you would have received a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, decorative cardstock with a Christmas pattern. This is the one that I'm using today, the same one that I used to create our basket, but today I'm going to do it in reverse. You can see, I don't know how well you can see in here, that the inside is the floral print. So today I'm going to make it so the outside is the floral print. So for everyone to get started, you're going to take your 12 by 12 sheet and you're going to cut a strip of paper off your 12 by 12 sheet, and that will be 4 inches wide, so this way, by the full 12 inches of your sheet. So you'll end up with 4 inches by 12 inches. And then once you're finished cutting that, we're going to get your scoreboard out. And what you need is we're going to score 1/4 of an inch all the way down the 12-inch length. And then again on the other side, I'm just going to bring my scoreboard in. So as I said, wherever you want to position it, it doesn't matter as long as you do 1/4 of an inch. And you're going to score it all the way down the length and then flip it over like this. And then again, score all the way down the length, 1/4 of an inch in. I know it's really hard to see on here. And then once you have finished that portion of it, we're going to score again. This time you're going to flip your 4-inch by 12-inch sheet horizontally on your board, because now we're going to score across the 4-inch mark. So we're going to score at, I just was looking at my dimensions. So 4 5/8, which is on this scoreboard, the Hunky Dory scoreboard, it is 1 notch past the 1/2 inch. So 4 5/8, we're going to score, and then we're going to move over and we are going to score at the 7 3/8, which is 1 notch below the 1/2 inch. So we're going to score there like that so that you can fold it over both sides in, burst your folds, and then you're going to have this shape here, like a U. So we're done with scoring. And then you're going to go into your tag pack. And I coordinated color-wise. My card is, the base is black, so I chose 2 black tags. And these are going to be the sidewall to your tag basket. You can choose whichever one looks nicest, because I know everyone received a different piece of paper. So depending on the colors that are in it and your color choice, pick one of your two of your tags, coordinating colors. And then what we're going to do is take some narrow 2-way tape. After you've burst your edges all down on the length, so I'm using my double-sided tape. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to a little bit wider than that one. That's a little narrow. And then put your double-sided tape down the length. I would do it closer to your folded, your your scored edge. And do that on both sides. Oh, and you know, I forgot one tiny, it doesn't matter. We can do it after. You can see where I have done a little nick with my scissors in here. And what that allows is when you fold this up, I'll go to the inside like that. That's going to, by doing that, that's going to get rid of any excess bulk in your corners when you fold it. But it can be done after you apply your 2-way tape. And all you're going to do is give it a little snip just into the score line. I just prepped some of my stuff up and had this part prepped ahead of time, so I already had mine snipped. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to apply my 2-way tape on this side. And you can see, if you already applied your tape, how it would be just as easy to not snip it until after you've got your 2-way tape on, because then you're just putting one big long length of tape down and not having to stop and tear it. So then once you've got that all done, what you're going to do, and I put the sides to the outside so that the seams would be hidden and not showing on the outside of your basket. So you can see them in here. And you can see all the way down there, and you can see them down in the bottom. Nice and clean because we did that little nip in there. Now there's no right or wrong to putting this into place. It's whatever works easiest for you. I myself prefer to lay it down like this, and then I can see my seam line. Start by putting it on the bottom And that's going to line up with your tag right on the bottom like that. And then I'm going to do this side as well. But as I said, it's whatever works easiest for you. There's no right or wrong to this part. And again, I'm going to line it up at the bottom of my tag on here with the score line. And then put it into place. And then I have this big X looking piece. And then this is what it's going to look like. We're going to fold it up, peel these edges off, and stick those into place. I don't suggest you do all 4 sides. I'm just going at the same time. I'm going to line it up at the top like this. It's not going to go all the way to the top of your tag. And then you can just fold that over, seal that down, and then you can work on this side as well. Sorry, line your edges up, get concentrating on it, and I forget I should be in the camera. Just like that. So you can see it's all nice and neat and tidy in there, clean edges. And then you're going to do the same thing with this side. And this I'll only peel one at a time off. I'm going to use my poker tool to get in here. No, you can't really see what I'm doing. I'm just using the end and I'm dragging it along the tape to push that down so the tape adheres. And then I'll use my poker end to peel the last piece of tape off. Be careful it doesn't grab before you're ready. And then again, line that up. I'm going to do the same thing on this side that I just did. Use my tool, get inside there, and make sure that that tape has grabbed really well to my sides. Just like that. So that's the start. We'll put the handle on last, but if you want to cut while you're at this stage and then your cutter can go away, you're going to take your leftover paper from your full size that you cut your strip out of, and you're going to cut another strip, a 1/2 inch down the 12-inch length. So it's going to be 1/2 inch by 12 inches. And then you're going to cut that down to 8.5 inches. So you've got a 1/2 inch by 8.5 inches. And you can put that aside. That'll be your handle. It'll just get in your way right now, so I don't recommend you using it, putting it on yet. We'll do that at the very end. But now you can pull out your die cuts or anything else that you might have that you thought you might like to use to decorate with. But your die cuts did come with your kit. So I'm not going to do a lot on the sides of this because the paper is so beautiful, but I think I'll decorate the ends on this one. Keep in mind that your handle strip, I'm looking for mine. I see, oh, there it is. And mine is a little bit longer than a 1/2 inch, or wider, I mean, than the 1/2 inch. I cut it a little bit wider. You can cut it whatever width you would like. This one, I couldn't find my small cutter at the time. I'll probably cut it smaller before I attach it. But I'm actually kind of liking this width too. So it's totally up to you. You've got plenty of paper in your kit. You can make it whatever width you want. But Keep in mind when you're decorating your ends that your handle is going to sit and cover just below the holes. If you would rather, you can mount them on the bottom and decorate right up to the top. Again, no right or wrong, whatever visually appeals to you. So that's going off to the side. Now I'm going to decorate. I quite like the nutcrackers. So I think I'm going to decorate with a nutcracker on each side. I think I'll stick with the reds and the greens like this. I'm going to use some 3D foam tabs. Got a variety of them here. Because I think they'd look really cute, popped up off the page. A little big for that one there. And what I'll do, I'm going to cut these in half. When you're cutting your tabs, I don't know if some people I'm sure know it, but maybe a few of you don't. If you cut them with the top and bottom papers on them, it actually saves your scissors from gumming up too much. You'll still get a little bit of the sticky on them, but they won't be too bad. Just do a few more on here. Giving me some grief. If you don't want to use the nutcrackers, there are so many various options. I'm going to bring in some of the other ones just to show you what else you can do with it. But I'm going to center my nutcrackers on here. Put my hand inside because it is a little on the flimsy side because it's empty. Once you put tags in it, it becomes much more firm. I'll put my other one on the other side. Pretty good there. Just like that. We've got some greenery here, some flowers, some nuts and wreaths. I think what I might do, I think I'm going to put a wreath over his head. I like the look of that. And for this, I'm going to glue it down. I can get my glue bottle to cooperate here. I was just using this a little while ago. Let's see if we can get this going again. There we go. So I like the look of that. Right there, I'm going to cover the hole, and I'll put my handle on the inside this time. And then I'm going to make a mirror image here. Just looking for another wreath to put on here. Maybe in the meantime, while I'm looking, we'll put a few more extras on this side. Actually, there's a nice little bow on here. So I think I might like to, maybe we'll put a bow right there like that. I think that's supposed to go that way. And I'm going to pop this up on a foam tab. A couple foam tabs on each side. I'll put that up at the top. Just like that. We'll put the poinsettia on too. Go put a poinsettia on each side. Actually, maybe I'm going to double them up like this. I think like that. I've got a couple of pine cones here. I'm going to add those. Put them on an angle so the greenery on those show as well. Let that glue adhere for a minute. I found another wreath here for the other side. So while that glue is setting on there for a minute, I'm going to gather up the stuff for the next one. I'm short a poinsettia here, so I'm going to use something else. Maybe I'll do 2 pine cones on this one. There's lots of stuff to work with on here to shake it up. Your sheets have these really cute wreaths already decorated as well for using for all kinds of things. You could put that on your tag too once we get to decorating the tags. That would be really nice for decorating there. And there is also a variety of candied dried fruit, oranges with some anise in there. Lots of different nuts. So many different things you can add. There we go. All right, let's do the other side. So I glued my wreath down. One of the things I like to do too when I'm working with my glue constantly like this, and when my glue bottle is getting low to the end, I lay it on its side instead of standing it back up, because I'm usually rushing around or I'm impatient, whichever way you want to look at it. And that keeps the glue really close to the end and quick and easy to access when you're ready to use it again. Now we'll put our bow on. This would be a great hostess gift to give to someone. A basket full of tags that they can use for Christmas year after year. Because I think it would be a great tradition where you keep your tags in here, because we do tend to give to the same people year after year. And if you did that, then you'd always have your tags ready, and you just pull them all out and they're ready to go with the names on them. Overlap this one a little bit. Put a couple of these on here. As you can see, I've been busy creating this morning. I've got ink all over me. Does not want to come off today. It's alcohol ink. I'm a little covered in it. So it does take, when you're gluing the glossy on the glossy, the die cuts, it takes a few minutes for that glue to grab, depending on what glue you're using. I'm going to work more on this side again. I'm going to actually pull out my sticker sheet, and I am going to put some stickers on here. Just to add some nice gold accent to the edges. If it's crooked, sorry, it's hard to get a good vision with the camera right there. But these stickers are just the bomb. I don't even know if I'm dating myself saying that. I'm not sure, but I love using these stickers. They just add a whole new dimension to your projects at a very low cost. And there are so many different stickers available. And did you know, not that you would color these gold stripes, but you can color the stickers with markers? It gives you a whole new perspective on what you can use them for. And in your projects. Look at how that just dressed that up. And I actually think I'm going to do a double line on the bottom. just like that. When I'm working on my cards and I'm using these, because I'm on a flat surface, I will use my craft knife and run my sticker across like this. I'm going to use a bigger piece to show you. I don't have a craft knife here because it wasn't. Oh, wait a minute. There's one. All right. So I would run it across like this. And then say I've reached my end. I would put my knife down on top, blade down on the sticker. And then just pull it right up like that. And it pops it right off and you get a really nice, clean, straight cut. That's my tip of the day. And you can use and keep all your little cutoffs of your stickers, just like that, back on your sticker pack. I actually think I'm going to dress this guy up a little bit here. And a little bit more. Let's move this up so you can see it. He's raised up, so I'm going to use my scissors and trim that off. Just add a little bit more. I'll put some down here too. And dress him up a little bit more to match the gold I put around the outside. And then I think I want to do his boots as well. I know they're really hard to see. I'm going to give him gold toes on his boots. These are the new Studio Light tweezers, and they are fabulous. It's a little bit crooked. You can use your knife to trim these on the sheets as well. And then pick them up with your tweezers. Oh, I lost it. I feel like I'm doing a fine operation here. There we go. Use the point here for getting those down in place a little bit better. Well, this guy does not want to get on there straight. That's as straight as it's going to get. There, you can see his boots a little bit better. He's got little gold toes. And maybe I'll put some gold on his belt as well. Just like that. Just guessing at my measurements. All right, let's get this. It's a little bit crooked. It's easier to do it when you can get your head right over top. There. So you get the idea, and you can use some crystal accents or any other kind of dimensional drops, and you can accent. I am not going to do the other side on camera. I'll do that later because I want to move on to some tags with you. So the crystal accents are just going to do that. They're going to accent. They're great for highlighting, say, shiny spots. I'm going to do his little gold caps on his uniform. Maybe these on his hat as well. And then once that dries, it will be shiny and accent those parts. It's great for highlighting where you might have like the shiny spots where light is hitting things. It is a great addition to your stash. That's what I'm looking for. All right. And then for fastening, at this point you would, if you're done decorating, put on your handle for your basket. Again, I'm going to use two-way tape. I just find the two-way tape holds it best. And because I'm putting it on the inside, I want to put my tape on the good side of the handle. I'm going to do a double row just to make sure it's going to stick and hold in place really well. And then I do this so you can see, it. I'm going to just cover the hole in the top of the tag. Like that. And then you would fold it over, and I can't do this part just yet because my crystal accents are still wet, but you would fold it over and it's going to be held in place just like that. Isn't that just so cute? So now we're going to move on and we're going to start doing our tags while that dries. So I'll just show you the tags that I made when I sampled up for this class. So I took a variety. I've got a black tag, a craft tag, another black tag, and a white tag. And as you can see, I used lots of the stickers. I pulled some extra stickers that I just had lying around. For the black tags, I actually took a little bit of white cardstock, and on this one, I put it on the back so you can write. But if you have a white gel pen or gold or silver, you'll be able to write right on the black and you don't have to take that step. And again, I did another one. This one I did on the front, but you can see all the different things I did on here. You can see where I've used the crystal accents. And then I finished them off with some ribbon, which everyone received some ribbon in their packages. So your package has enough tags. Once you make your basket, because you use 2 in there, you've got 58 tags you can make with this. So I'm going to show you how I did this one. And this one is using your 3/4 Christmas word petite pad. And this particular one, I use Baby It's Cold Outside. There's lots of different ones. Actually, I think I used that one as well. There, you do have to cut them down because they're not an exact fit, but they're pretty darn close. I think I'm going to use this Merry Little Christmas one right now. You can even just use these on their own as a tag, punch a little hole in it. These are not cut. So I'm going to use my Hunky Dory guillotine and I'm going to trim that down. Right on the line that's on the tag already. See how well I can get this first try. There we are. And then I think I'm going to use the craft colored tag for this. So you can see that it does not fit perfectly. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to take a little bit off the end here, shorten it up a little bit. Like that. So that's not bad. I could have put it right in the middle as well. And actually, maybe I'll do that. I'll make another one with that one. So what I'm going to do is use my tape. And put some tape down each side like this. I'm going to eyeball this and lay that down. And did a pretty good job getting it centered. So as you can see, it doesn't quite match, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in from the other side. You can do this with your craft knife, but in this particular case, I'm just going to use some nice fine scissors, and I'm going to trim that off, and there you have it. Now, I don't know if I still have a hole punch in here. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to very gently cut this. My little elf to the rescue brought me a hole punch. Thank you, Emily. So line up the hole punch. I didn't really know what I was doing for my tags, and I didn't think about the hole punch, but it just came to me, and that's what I wanted to do. And so now it looks like your tag was already like that. Now you can add extra embellishments to this. What do I have in here? Some wider strips here. Pull these off. I'm going to take them over the ends. I've got a tag along strip here, just like that. And these stickers are very forgiving. And you can reposition them until you really firmly push them down. All right. Put one down the other side. You could add greenery to this. If you've got a die cut machine and you could die cut greenery, you could add real greenery to it. Trying to cut this off here. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to trim that. And then I'll go back to my thin ones. Pull another one off because I think this needs something like this. I'm going to line it up actually with this mark here. Like that. And again on this side, same thing. Oh, it's too far over. Just like a little crink in this one. Trim that off. Look how cute that is. I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's very adorable. And then we can take I quite like, this is a spice called anise, and you see it frequently, especially at Christmas, or you used to anyway. And I quite like these. I think I'm going to put a few of these on here, just like that. Lay those on. And what else do we have? Just trying to think here. I might take a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to add, I think I might take these bells and put these bells on here. I think they would look really cute right there. Just like that. There you go. Another one. I'll take some ribbon. When I do the ribbon, going on a complete gold spree here. Just so I'm not fighting with knots. I put it through, fold it in half a little bit to fit through there after you double it up. That gives you a nice little knot and a couple of nice ends to either tie on something or tape them down. And then you've got this adorable little tag that's going to last a really long time because it's nice and firm. I'm going to apply this now. Put that in here, just like that. And then your tags go in here. And then you just start to build your tag collection and put it in there. And like I said, that would fill this up with tags. What a great hostess gift. Going to that party, the Christmas party, and you're at a loss what to take your hostess. That would be great. So that's one tag. Find another one in here. And I know I said earlier about these beautiful wreaths that are in here that are already decorated. You can pop the center out and you can put this on here. Again, I'm going to use my foam tabs because I like it. Gives it some dimension. All right. I'm going to do this. If you've got any enamel dots at home, gemstones, rhinestones, anything you want. The sky's the limit on these. Put that down like that. Got these really nice little ivy corners here. I think I'm going to put them like this. Yeah, that looks cute. I'm going to add these. It frames that in quite nicely. Let's see what I can do with my little gold strips here. They are somewhat flexible. Up and around. See if I can get that to come around the corner for me. Might need to manipulate it more. Nope, so I'm going to cut it. Cut my losses. Start with a fresh strip. Finish going around the bend. Like that. And again, you can bring gems in, you can bring in sparkles, glitter, whatever you want to add, you can add to this. I have somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there they are, right there. Texture paste. A little bit of glitter here. Just going to touch these up a little bit with some glue. I'm going to add a little bit of glitter on here. I'm going to shake off the excess. How pretty that is. Add our ribbon to it. This time I'll put a red one in there to match the bow. So again, double your ribbon. This is how I do it. You can do it however you like. You can tie it. I double my ribbon and then I crease it down the length so I get it narrower at the end. Feed it through from the back to the front. Loop it through like this. And there you have another tag done. They go together really quick and easy. Depends on how much work you want to put into them and how much product you want to put on them. But they are so beautiful and such a great tradition to start, or as I said, a great host or hostess gift to take to your next party. Just fabulous. Well, that's about it. We're going to wrap up here today. And I hope everybody enjoyed this, learned a couple of things. Take this away with you and run with it and start a new tradition in your family for recycling all your tags, because they are so beautiful. It would be a shame to dispose of them. And we hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you in the new year. Everybody take care. Bye.